Hello and welcome back to another video from the Veg Grower Podcast. Now in this video I am starting my new garlic experiment. If you want to find out what that's all about, keep watching. My name's Richard and I am on a mission to grow as much food as I possibly can. On my allotment at Modern Victory Garden we have plenty of land in which to achieve this. And this is my video diary. So one of the first tasks I want to attempt today is a bit of an experiment, the start of another experiment, and it's in this garlic bed that I have right here. Now, this bed has already been planted up with garlic at the back end of last year, my overwintering garlic. A couple of weeks ago I mulched it with grass clippings. That's going to need repeating, but what I really want to do today is sow some garlic, a variety called Flavour. Now this is a soft neck variety that is ideal for planting in spring. But this is middle March, towards the end of the middle of March I guess you could say, and it's generally regarded as being a bit too late for growing garlic, and for me that's been something that I've always taken on board from reading in books. But somebody came to me and sort of said, is that true? How do we know if we don't test these things out? And that's what the hope is with planting this garlic today, is that we can find out if it does make a difference, if it does need such a long growing period, and that period to chill that we associate so much with growing garlic. So all I'm going to do is break this garlic clove apart. If I can. It's quite a tough one to break apart for some reason, and in fact some of this, let me show you, some of it has already started to shoot, so it's obviously the ideal chance to get this sown into the ground. Right, dib a hole and drop it in, dib a hole, drop it in. Garlic I find to be fairly easy to grow, in all honesty. I've never really had any problems with garlic, apart from the usual leek rust that we get quite often down here, but that's just something I have to live with. Now, like I said, I have covered this garlic in a mulch of grass. And what I will also be doing is covering this garlic in a mulch of seaweed. I live quite close to the sea here, so I can certainly get hold of the seaweed should it be not there. But it's not going to be a problem, is what I'm trying to say. Let's try and get the rest of this out. Now, the advantage, of course, is that by growing it in this garlic in the same bed, it's going to create the exact circumstances to test each garlic variety, or compare the two different garlics sowing times pretty equally, because they are all going to be treated exactly the same from now on in. The biggest difference, in fact, I can fit both these cloves in here. If they grow out to be that size garlic, I would be very happy with that. Again, these garlic are really tough to break apart. Very, very, very papery. But anyhow, there we go. Right, dib a hole, drop it in. Dib a hole, drop it in. As easy as this. Now, garlic is usually ready by about the longest day of the year, so that's Well, yeah, 21st of June, 3 months away exactly. So we can see just how this gets on in 3 months' time when it's time to harvest. Right, well, that's got the last garlic into place. Let's just clear up some of this mess. So that brings me on to nicely my next task. Now, that is, I need to get some more grass clippings to mulch this bed again and some of the other beds. Well, there we go. That is this garlic experiment started. Now, I'm expecting to find, what I'm always told that is going to happen, is that we're going to end up with garlic that is just a big bulb and no cloves at all. Is that going to happen? I don't know. We will find out in a few months' time. But what do you think? Have you found it yourself? Have you done anything like it yourself? And what has your results been? Please let me know in the comments down below. Right, well, that's it for this video. So thank you so much, everyone, and please take care, and I'll speak to you all again very soon.